internet is not a big truck. The internet is not something that you just dump something on. The internet is not a big truck. The internet is a series of tools.
It's another one.
This has been a heated subject, hasn't it, Big Blue?
We this is our most popular video.
We'll have a link to it.
Swiss and the gun control.
And we've had so many comments about you guys don't know what you're talking about. You guys are morons. Blah 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 blah.
How come you're reading them up there? That's what I want to know.
They post them up here above here. Now they're down below here. So we'll look down here and
go ahead and read the
comments. No, but when we created the video, face it, we're amateurs,
We're experts and we know everything about
that's
Switzerland.
Right. We're experts. We know everything about the situation. That video was created mainly taking ideas from the Swiss. It doesn't have to be the Swiss idea. It's something to go off of. It's like I've always said in talking with fellow gun enthusiasts, especially with this heated debate about the attack on the Second Amendment and the push for more gun control, is that not all great ideas come from one place. Not all the great ideas come from me and from Big Lou. We as a gun community need to come together, and that drives us to our talking.
We're reaching out across the pond, across countries, across borders, and saying, where are they doing things right? Where are they doing things good? Because here's the deal. This thing right here, is it evil or is a gun evil? No, it's not. You have guns
a tool
in a country that doesn't have a ridiculous rate of gun death murder accounts or whatever stat you want to call it.
And there's a lot of things that contribute to the Switzerland, why it works, and that's what we want to bring over to the United States, building that community. And here's a perfect opportunity with everything that's happening with the Second Amendment. As we reach across, via YouTube, through Google Hangouts and stuff like that, we've talked with a guy from Australia, Survival Australia 01, and he's pushed, he did a video, join the NRA, help out our fellow Americans, push them and help them out.
Build community like Switzerland. Get involved. Let's look after one another. If somebody, here's the deal. If you're not making videos and you've stopped making videos, Glockbrothers might send you a message saying, "Hey, where are you, sir?"
Just a reminder,
ma'am, where's the video?
This is how serious we are. Most of the time I wear a hat. It's off.
Hat is off.
The hat is off. We're serious.
But Switzerland has better education. Well, guess what? We spend the most on education.
We do. We spend about 800 per billion.
Most per student too. And what do we have?
Nothing.
We got nothing to show. I mean, we got something to show for it.
We're doing it. We could be doing a lot better with how much we're spending. Where other countries are spending less and getting better results. But that's the breakdown of community. No one's held accountable with this money being spent. It brings me to a talking point about ZombieTactics, bigot and racism.
Racism, bigotry, and bullets.
Yeah, and
great video.
We'll have a link to that video because it's a good video to watch.
Go watch.
And if you haven't,
every single one of his videos.
If you haven't subbed him and watch his videos. They're not too lengthy. I mean, they can get out to about 15, 20 minutes, but it is packed full of good information and well thought out.
Seriously, one of the best channels on YouTube.
We love him. That's why we subbed him. Little brotherly love from the Glockbrothers to ZombieTactics.
When I see ZombieTactics in the email feed, that's when I'm clicking on to watch right away.
Exactly, and we need to continue to build a network of community. That's something that we've tried to stress from the very beginning.
Not only a worldwide interwebs
of
series of tubes community, but a community right there in your in your neighborhood. Start saying hello to people. Start saying, hey.
Big Lou, you actually have been reaching out to the community, haven't you?
Yes, I will do that now.
Big Lou has set up a tech support for the Glock.
Hi, this is Big Lou. What's your issue?
We'll listen in here.
You can't play the video. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and hit F5 or the refresh icon. Yep.
So
and now click the play button. Is it playing for you? Yep, it is. Okay. All right, we're out here.
Okay. So
click it off.
Big Lou, how many people?
Hundreds a day.
Hundreds of people a day, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
Well, no, I help hundreds of people a day.
That's good. I'm glad that you're reaching out there to the community. But you're
gonna want to.
We've talked with a couple of our friends.
Yep, you're gonna want to go ahead and unplug your router for 20 seconds. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, you got to make sure it clears out. 1. Yeah. 2. Yeah.
You're talking to somebody right now?
Yeah.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. What are these? Is Big Lou hearing voices in his head? No, but we need to come together as a community, and I'm seeing a lot of that between a lot of the channels. Krista Blade has really reached out to us. Dave Sardi has been another one that's reached out to us. Haas USMC has reached out to us. Shep 1957 has reached out to us. And hundreds of other channels have reached out to us, and Vigilant Spectra.
We read your guys' comments. Sometimes it's like, why is he commenting back twice here? It's like I'm talking to two different people. That's because you literally are talking.
You literally are talking to two people.
Sometimes we try to say, hey, this is Scoot, or hey, this is Big Lou.
Most of the time, I don't put anything. If it's Big Lou, he's usually there. If there's a lot of obscenities and F words, it's that guy over there. No, but need to build a community. That's the most important thing right now, and that's the biggest thing that's happening with our rallies, is going out and meeting fellow gun enthusiasts, fellow gun supporters, and coming together as a community and building the ideas. And one of the main things that we've seen with this is pushing back on politicians to get rid of these absurd things. And we need to really help out our brothers in arms in New York.
Not
push
only
back.
Our brother, my brother, your brother, your neighbor,
our fellow patriots.
We need to know the people around us. It's a lot easier to feed somebody than it is to shoot somebody. If you're a prepper and you want to be prepared, buy an extra bag of rice, buy an extra bag of beans.
And this is the great thing about the YouTube community.
If you're going to be the lone wolf survivalist, you ain't going to make it. You got to come together as a community.
Southern Prepper pushes that as far as getting together as a community. I mean, that's one of his main things is, the only way you're going to survive a world without law, or you're going to find an economic collapse or a financial meltdown.
I'm going to get in my bunker. Let me tell you, I'm going to get in my bunker, and then them come out and going to get on that. What they going to do?
We can't take the backwoods mentality. We do have to come together as a community.
Not that there's not a time to, if there's
sometimes there's times where you do need to hunker down. But in order to come together and survive.
If it's a hurricane and comes and passes through town, let me tell you, you don't need to shoot your neighbor.
You don't need to shoot your way out of that one. We don't
get the camper up there and say, come on, everybody come on down. Let's get the beans, let's get the thing going, let's get it going.
Absolutely.
Community, the old lady across the street, she needs help. Go help her. You're the guys drop snow. Go remove his snow. Go help him out. Go rake his leaves. Community service, getting involved.
But ending on a high note here, this is what we wanted the video to lead to, is taking ideas and making our own ideas, coming together as a community and pushing the community, and coming together. And we encourage all these sort of things to come together and to work out and to help others build their channel, because not all great ideas come from one place, you know. They come from our community, you know, the voice of the people, the voice of our republic. And we've got a lot of big YouTube channels out there that have a good voice. You know, Captain Burrs, I watched his video of they're in March, or not March, excuse me. I'm
February, march on the Capitol. I know where he's going.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, but just in him speaking, I mean, a man of, you know, not many words, pushing some great ideas. Haas did a phenomenal job, you know, with what he had to say. And that's not to discredit, you know, anybody else who, you know, spoke at it. But, you know, I'm amazed at what I see. I'm amazed at, you know, my fellow patriots, my fellow brothers in arms, my fellow Americans coming together and pushing this as a community about how important it is to keep, you know, our right to bear arms. But anyway, video's getting a little long. We didn't want to keep it too long.
Thanks for watching part two.
Part two.
If you're not, you know, if you want to subscribe, thank you to all the subscribers.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for
sub love.
Thanks for the laughs, and thanks for
the great comments.
The great comments. Love them. They are some good ones. We get some good ones.
I mean, there's some comments. We gotta start reading them.
Yeah, maybe we'll start scrolling. Anyway, one quick update. Range videos. What do you guys think? We're wanting to kind of push a few more range videos. We're also
too bad they're coming.
Yeah, we've already got them in the works. But what do you think about us doing more first lurks and diversifying just from like products and guns, but maybe into knives? We're not gonna pull on Nut and Fancy because he's got that covered. But we wanted to kind of diversify. What are you guys interested in seeing? Or
here's a good thing about leadership and community and whatnot. When somebody does something better than you, leave it to them to do it.
Bam.
If you want a gun review, you know, build nothing fancy.
And if that's something you're really sold on wanting to do, is doing the reviews.
If you want to hear our thoughts,
learn from them
on a Glock 27, you know, go ahead, PM us. We'll make a video just for you. We'll do it for you. If you got an idea for us and you say, hey there, Glockbrothers, we want to hear about this, we want to hear about that, I'd like to know about this, send us a message and we'll do it.
Oh, real quick, this is a kind of a sort of a shout out, but not. But we did Survival Australia 1. We got your care package. We got the kangaroo pouches that you sent us.
So if you're part of the community, type didgeridoo. How about you?
What?
In the comment.
Type what?
Didgeridoo. How about you?
All right. Thank you.
The internet is not a big truck. The internet is not something that you just dump something on. The internet is not a big truck. The internet it's a series of two. The internet is not a big truck. The internet is not something that you just dump something on.